So yesterday was a very exciting day as we got our first official poster for the Super Mario Bros. Movie released yesterday. And tomorrow we are also getting a Nintendo Direct themed around the Super Mario Bros. Movie, including the world premiere trailer for the film. But this poster actually holds a lot of references that you may not have knew about. So today I'm going to be taking a look at all of the references and finding what references are in this poster. And spoiler alert, there are a lot of references to Super Mario Bros. 3 in this poster, and other Mario games. Anyways, let's get into it. So first I want to take a look at Mario on the poster, because he is actually very detailed on this poster. You can see the cuffs of his gloves now have gaps in them, and he has more realistic clothing in this movie, rather than the sort of cartoonish look he's had before. And this is sort of taking references from Super Mario Odyssey. There's also separate air strands, and he even has shoelaces now, which is really cool. I'm glad they paid attention to detail. Next, I want to take a look at this red toad down here, because he is very detailed. And he also has a backpack, which could be very well a reference to Captain Toad from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Also, he has lots of stuff like a rope, a sleeping bag, a lamp, and even badges for Peach's Castle, Tostarena, and Fossil Falls from Super Mario Odyssey. So that's something really cool to look at here. Over on the left you have an antique shop behind Blue Toad, and this sells tons of items, including music boxes, P-buttons, and hammers from Super Mario Bros. 3, and there's even a Yoshi egg in the far back if you can see it, which could point to Yoshi being in the film. You can also see what looks like to be a bank, as there are sacks behind Toad's head that looks to be like bags of money. And there's also a power barrel, which could point to it being some sort of bank. There is also a bakery to the left of Red Toad, which looks like to sell pies and croissants, so that is really cool. Also, the sign for the antique shop seems to be 8-bit, referencing the classic Mario games. Over to the right of Mario we have tons of different shops, and one of them is a fruit shop which sells lots of different fruits. And the fruits look very similar to the ones in Yoshi's story. We can also see the Biddy Bugs from Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World walking behind Green Toad, as it looks like he's kind of running along. We can also see Purple Toad bringing home a Cheep Cheep in a bag filled with water. And we can also see a fish shop just behind Purple Toad and Yellow Toad, which looks like to sell Cheep Cheeps, different types of fish, and even Gelectros from Super Mario Bros. 3. So that is really cool to see there. Also, if you look at this sign above Purple Toad's head, there is actually tons of logos on it, and one of them is actually Daisy's logo, which has been seen across the Mario franchise. So this could also be a hint to Daisy's potential appearance in the film, and that would be really cool if it was. It may not be clearly visible on here, but it definitely is on the poster. Up top we can actually see a floating island with the cannon that we shoot ourselves out of in Super Mario 64. And it looks very simple to that, and this looks very similar to the floating island from Bob-omb Battlefield in Super Mario 64. So perhaps in the film we could actually see something related to Bob-omb Battlefield in the film. And that'd be really cool to see if there were some Mario 64 references, seeing as Mario 64 is one of the most iconic games in the series. On the hills and cliffs leading up to Peach's Castle, we can actually see double Toad houses, and these look very similar to the Toad houses you can find on Mushroom Bridge from Mario Kart Double Dash. So if there is some Mario Kart references in the movie, which there most likely will be since Mario Kart is very iconic, then that'd be really cool. We can also see red pipes, blue pipes, green pipes, and yellow pipes leading up the cliffs, hills, and more up to Peach's Castle, where they probably stop. So this is sort of a transportation system in my mind. I'm not sure if it is, but it does look like to be a transportation system, which is really cool if it is, because it'd be really cool to see some really good transportation in the film. There are some mushroom platforms here which look very similar to the mushroom platforms found in Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. Now I know these don't originate in Mario Kart Wii, and they're obviously in other Mario games, but that is where I got the idea from when I seen the mushroom platforms. And this is the analysis that you guys have all been waiting for. The analysis of Peach's castle, which is at the very, very top of the kingdom. This looks very, very similar in the style of Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Odyssey's Peach's castle, with some tweaked differences. We can also see the stained glass window, which could give us a hint of what Peach will look like in the film. We can also see a coin box with wings flying past the castle, which is really cool. Now, I believe Universal and Illumination actually used the Super Nintendo World theme park in Osaka, Japan, to actually make the poster layout and the Mushroom Kingdom seen in the film. As you can see, the Mushroom Kingdom in real life, which is in the theme park, has tons of different bridges, cliff sides, pipes, and more. So that'd be really, really cool if it was. Anyway guys, that's all the references that I found in the Super Mario Bros. Movie poster. Don't forget, I'll be back with a live stream tomorrow night at 8:59 BST, reacting to the official trailer, the Super Mario Bros. Movie Nintendo Direct. Anyway guys, what did you guys think? Have you found any other references in the poster? Please leave them down in the comments down below. I'd really like to hear what other references you guys found. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!